YouTube. Hello, everybody. Welcome into a rare edition of Me at Noon. Ken's Live at noon. I wanted to talk about a couple things today. First, I need to see, do I have audio or not? I'm good on Zoom.
Yes.
Yep, I do, which means they probably have audio as well. But I'm on Zoom, but I'm going to actually be going off of Zoom because I want to talk about a couple things here. We are going to go over here to this scene, which is going to be showing you my live stream over here, but I'm going to kill it because I don't need to watch this anymore. I was just testing some things out. And then we're going to go into what this is all about. You see my camera down here. This is me. I'm sitting in the dark. I don't know how well this is coming through, but I got this morning from someone, and I've already made sure, at least I think I took their name out. I don't want to individually call anyone out or anything, but it got me to thinking, and I wanted to check some things out. And I know what this is stemmed from. I know this is stemmed from last night. One of the Zoom homies was rather upset that they had put a chat message in chat before the stream started, and it wasn't there. Now keep that in mind. First and foremost, let me go look at chat. Darren Gilholm's going for the XP Award of the Millennium. He's got a lot of highs and H's and I's and highs, and as you can see if you scroll through chat. And then I said good morning to him. Then Bill came on, and I said good morning to him, and I asked Bill what he thought of the thumbnail. I threw that thumbnail together this morning just so that I could keep it accurate with the numbers. Rick Lakes joins us. Hello, Rick. Good to see you. Sonia is here and says, "Hi, good morning. Good morning, Sonia. Where, where's, where's that thumbnail? That thumbnail is something I created in DaVinci Resolve. That's an actual photograph of me taking a selfie in front of one of the two golf courses that I play or used to play." Charlie Purdy says, "Hello, Ken. Looks nice. Thank you, Charlie. I'm really working on the thumbnail aspect of getting someone's attention. I don't want it to be clickbait-ish per se, but I also understand the game. It does have to be somewhat clickbait-ish. So let's go talk about what I got. Let's go talk about this AI overview. There are two primary reasons why messages disappear from YouTube's chat. The chat scheduled for an event only becomes active when a stream starts. That is wrong. That is wrong. That the minute you schedule a stream, you can chat. Now I will show you how I can prove that in going to my DaVinci machine, looking at my channel, going to live, going to click on the live broadcast, and I'll scroll back up to chat, and then I'm going to stop this from playing. So only scheduled your chat for a scheduled event only becomes active when the live stream starts, and older messages may be deleted or will go away or whatever. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. Hello, Al. Hello, Alice. Al. Sorry about that, Alice. Darren Gilholm at 11:23 made, I don't know, 25 comments. I am currently live. Joy Joseph. Hello, Joy. Joins us. And as you can see, there are comments from 11:23 all the way up into when it went live. Now, once it goes live, the time stamp will change to when it's live. And that's hard to display here. Let's go over here and look at this one. This was a real quick test live stream to look at something on YouTube itself. This one was made 40 seconds after the stream went live. Nobody went and made any comments, or nobody made any comments prior, because I literally scheduled it and went live instantly. So this first comment from this particular AI, not even close to being accurate. That's my opinion. I'm speaking for myself. Okay. I'm looking at the hard, cold facts of this is a scheduled stream. Darren made comments before the stream started. The stream starts, and we are still up and running and good to go. So let's continue to March now. Let's go back over to the notebook. For scheduled live streams and premieres, no pre-stream chat. Premieres, that is true. Premieres, there is no pre-stream chat. For live stream, this right here, the live chat feature is inactive, is a little bit misleading. Live chat, yes, it's kind of inactive, but it's kind of also active as again, I'll revert back to what I just said about Darren chatting before my stream went live. The message feed only begins when the stream or premiere officially goes live. That's true for premieres. When a premiere goes live, then you can chat. And I'll schedule a premiere and test it out as well. Then you continue down through here and you can refresh it and it clears the view. Well, does that actually do that though? Let's bring back in our DaVinci. Let's go up to the top, 1123. Let's do the refresh up here in the browser. And let's see what happens. If it goes away, cool. If it doesn't go away, that's good too. It didn't go away. Now I don't need to see this. Again, I I hear rumors that it actually harms my channel for watching my own live stream. But I needed this to show this was actually done before the stream started. Live chat replay is disabled by default. Yes, this is true. This statement right here, live chat replay is disabled. If when you schedule your stream, you do not enable live chat replay, then it will not happen. Okay, it won't happen. And I'll do a video on that. Sharing so many links, it's not good for sharing live stream. Yeah, as a general rule, for the last month now, I have three things running. I have Zoom, which is right here. I have my OBS, and I have my studio so that I can monitor chat. That's it. Hello, Sam. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Sam is from Sonia, and Sonia has a daily live stream that when I'm up, I try to catch her, and if not, I watch the full thing. But anyway, let's get back to what we were talking about. A little off track here, but yeah, as a general rule, I have stopped watching my live streams and any other live streams while I am live because I heard a rumor that it harms your watch hours, and I don't need that. So that I haven't figured that one out yet. But there's another one I want to talk about here. This is all for creators and when you set up your stream. This one right here, processing delay, can take up to 24 hours for the live chat to be processed. We have tested this extensively. Extensively, we have tested this. If your live stream is under 20 minutes long, as a general rule of thumb for me, the minute, oh, I'm in the wrong one, my bad. Um, which one do I need to be on? Somebody help me out, please. um,
Oh no.
oh yes, it is still showing. It is still showing what I don't want it to show. There we go. Processing delay can take up to 24 hours after the stream ends. Yes, this is partially true. I have determined that anything under 20 minutes, my live stream chat will be immediately within 5 minutes available. Anything 20 minutes and over, it generally takes about 12 to 14 hours for Sonia. I said hello. I apologize to you that you didn't hear me. I did say hello. I did acknowledge that Sam is from your channel. I do my very best that I can to keep up with chat. My very best. Sometimes I miss people from time to time. However, if you stick with me all the way through the end, you will see, well, no, I didn't clear the chat. So the chat will be extremely long, but it will have everyone from this chat on it as well. So I did want to say this one here, processing delay, partially true. Very, very partially true. Hello, Joy. I want to make sure that I mention your name again. I don't want to upset anybody on my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel, and last thing I want to do is make people mad. I want people to come back. I do a live stream every night at 10 o'clock Indiana time, Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time, however you want to say it. And it will remain 10 o'clock. Even when the time changes here in November, it will still remain 10 o'clock. So cool. I'm doing good, Alice. As you know, there are things going on in my life that are a little bit frustrating, but I'm doing good. I did lose my golfing buddy a couple weeks back now. I think about 10 days actually now. We laid him to rest yesterday, and he no longer is in pain. And I've played one round of golf since, and I intend on playing more rounds of golf, and most of them will be just for the fun, just in Jake's honor and his memory. Um, Everyone who will full watch through, yep, yep. No, you did. Okay, thank you, Joy. I do appreciate it. And if I'm not connected, I will check your channel out and connect to you sometime this afternoon. Back to get on track. I do want to show over here. I brought up my live stream from the other night. This is another one I did the other night. And again, this is before the chat started. This is my 20-minute and 28-second long live stream for the evening. And as you can see, or maybe cannot see, I don't know. I don't know if this will work or not. Apparently it might. I don't know. But as you can see, an hour and 46 minutes before the stream started, Tony Wallow made a comment. Ghetto Fortnite made a comment at 1 hour before the stream. Jazz J, 28 minutes. If we scrub this forward a little bit so we could move the chat, because the chat won't move until you move the playhead, then we can see that once the once it started, Jeff Ryman was actually the first person to chat after it started. So if you put a comment on the stream before it starts, the comment will be there. It will be there. If you put a comment after it starts and think you put it before, it'll be there as well. Um, I don't quite fully understand how chat works. I don't fully understand how YouTube works, to be honest. But I do know that you can. I'm gonna come back over here to Zoom. I do know for the most part it works relatively well. Let me look. Dallas, you live. Sam lives in Dallas. Cool. I used to live in Texas. Right after I graduated high school, I moved to Killeen, Waco, Belton. I think it's Belton area, right down there by Fort Hood. No, at that time I was not in the military, but I eventually did join the military because I knew I was going to go in the army at some point in time. Thank you, Sonia. I think I have a horrible voice. I actually hate my voice, but I do YouTube. I'm getting used to it, so to speak. Um, Thank you, Joy. I appreciate that. Um, I do realize my camera's not showing right now, so let's try something on my OBS to see if this is going to work or not. I'm going to come over here briefly and I'm going to turn off a camera. And unlike one of our homies that thinks that by turning off the eyeball, you turn off the camera, it doesn't work that way. You have to deactivate the camera. Then I'm going to come into Zoom and I'm going to activate my camera. It's still going to be a little dark because I am still sitting in a I don't have the lights on. This is how I do most of my stuff in the afternoon is in the dark. And at night I turn on my studio lights and then you get to see my background. I am still wearing my sarcasm, it's what I do best t-shirt. It's what I do best. I can't help it. It's my nature. And Robert Michael joins us. Yeah, that's fine, Sonia. I don't run these very long anyway. I when I got that information, I wanted to address it because I feel it's important to address it, and just to let you know. And again, this is my this is my opinion. This is my research. This is what I understand to be true about chat. The AI says something totally different. For some people, it may be. There's an issue going on with YouTube right now that I know affects 4 people, but I personally am not affected by it, and we don't understand why. We're speculating it's because it's monetized versus non-monetized. But again, there's really no way to prove that one way or the other. So I'm going to turn on a studio light. You'll see the difference between sitting in the dark and sitting in one of two lights being turned on. There we go. I am back. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. I did 9 years in the Army. I got out at the when I wanted to get out. Well, I got out when my ex-wife wanted to get out. But anyway, that's a whole different story. That's another topic for another day. So let me look at chat real quick. I think I'm all caught up. Mike Wojak. I don't think YouTube understands. Oh, Mike. Good to see you, Mike. Mike is from Canada. I don't know if I'm supposed to let that out or not. I could get in trouble for that anyway. I'm pretty sure Mike's okay with me letting him know that he lives in north of us, way north of us anyway. You know who's not here though? John Williams. I haven't seen John. Now, if John is here and I miss his chat, then I'll hear about it and I'll apologize a lot. I got to stop using big words. Um, we're a little off topic, but I think you guys get the idea. I think you understand that AI is good. AI is actually very helpful. AI can be very dangerous. I'm starting to use AI more and more and more and more in what I do. AI's been around for a while. We're just, I think sometimes we overuse it. I think we don't rely on Bill, what do you think about, or have you heard, or Robert, what do you know about, or have you heard, or what do you do in this situation? We go to AI, and there are so many different AIs. It's I saw him yesterday in Carrie. Yeah, John watches Carrie every day. John's watches me pretty much every day, which is good. I am very honored and very humbled by the people that show up consistently on Zoom, consistently in the chat, and support me. Watch my Da Vinci stuff. I cannot tell you how that makes me feel. It's really appreciative, and I wish I could give more back to the community than I do. Making too much noise. I was trying to take a nap. Yeah, yeah. Greg's not even out of bed yet. We know that. Not that far. Yeah, no, I know. And I've been to Niagara Falls, and I would have loved to have jumped over to Canada and gone to see B.H. Ringer, but he's a couple miles away from Niagara Falls. One of these days, I do plan on going back. I do have a trip planned for next year. Hopefully by then everything is settled down. I've got the house sold. I've moved into what is known as a retirement center. Um, we'll see. Yes, I just turned 66 this past summer. I'm doing my doggonest to stay retired, but you never know. Uh, Life's kind of strange sometimes. But thank you, Mike, for letting me know that. Who knows? Maybe I can go to the falls. You can go to the falls, and we can go. Hi, Mike. And Mike can go. Hi, Ken. I don't know. Um, Anybody keeping track of how long this thing's been running? Because I lost track of how long. Oh, 20 minutes now. I forgot OBS has got a timer in it. So we've been going 20 minutes. I look forward to my new chat. I do too, Alice. I do too. I've reconnected with some of my classmates from 1977, which, man, coming up on our 50-year anniversary here in a little over a year and a half. 2026 will be here right around the corner before we know it, and then 2027 will be here, and then I'm really hoping to be able to attend the 50th class reunion, the alumni dinner. They always honor the 50th, the 25th, or the 50th, the 30th, the 20th, and the 10th. And I've missed most of those due to military, due to living out in California, working in California, and it's good to be home. I'm here for my grandchildren now, my mom, my brother, my sister, my sons. I'm here for family. I'd like to see you closer if you don't mind telling me I'd like to see you closer. If you don't tell me, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not sure exact 50 years is old, Jeff. So Sonia, I don't know if you want me to move closer to the camera or if you're wanting um, to know more about what's going on in my life. If you want to know what's going on in my life, I will put a link to two videos that I've done, and I might be coming up on doing the third one. I was kind of holding off on that until a couple of things take place. Uh, they haven't taken place yet. In fact, they seem to be delayed. But story of my life, anything, hey, it's going to happen by October 15th. November 15th rolls around. We're still waiting on October 15th, but I'm used to that. That's just the way it goes with me. Um, it's the way it is. So I got into YouTube because of a friend. Most everyone's heard this story on the whole screen. I do have a camera. I don't think this can. I think if I even come up here and get right here, now you can see my. And then Zoom. Zoom's got this new function now that automatically readjusts you to where Zoom thinks you should be. So I move closer. Oh, come on, Zoom. Of course, now it's not going to work. I'm still messing with the cameras. I'm still trying to get it to where I like how it looks. I've moved this camera 15 different times in the last 16 days. So far, this one's working out the best. Uh, Sonia retracted the message now. That's a close. You can see my baby blues, though. You got to admit, you can see my baby blues. Catherine Anna Hauserman in the house. Hello, Catherine. Oh my goodness, haven't seen Catherine in a long, long time. It's always good to see Catherine. Rick Lakes is saying hi to Catherine. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. Maybe I should go live more at noon, getting some people coming in out of the woodwork, so to speak. 60-year high. Yeah, I know, Jeff. I do know that. Really hope I'm around for that one as well. She wants a bigger picture of my screen. I do not know how to do that. Um, Look, you know what? Hang on a minute. I might know how to do that. If anyone knows how to do that, please put it in chat and I'll be more than happy to do that. And I apologize for the dead air. But I want to see if we can do this. I don't know if this will work or not. This is a trial test of how this may or may not work. There's possibly, I don't see that really got that much bigger. I'm running, ooh boy, that looks terrible. I am so out of focus, but that's because of YouTube. Let me go to, it says it's 1080p. Yeah, that's not working well at all. And you can see my mouse moving over here. I thought maybe if I did this from the other monitor that it would look better, but for some reason that looks absolutely horrible. Um, I will. Yeah, it's very blurry, Sam. I'm not sure why. Now it should go back and it should not be blurry. It could be because of the way that it's set up. I'm using one computer to broadcast another computer. I have two computers. I have my streamer computer, which is what I am on right now, and I have my DaVinci computer, which is what I use to do DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is a interesting program. I'm going to briefly show you. We'll check all the boxes today. Uh, oh my gosh, Catherine, how are you, my friend? I have not seen you in a while. Now, there we go. DaVinci Resolve. This is something I am working on with our good buddy and friend out of Cocoa, Florida, Wild Bill Dawson and Princess. Got to mention Princess. Got to mention Max. Got to mention Chris. Got to mention Little Man. Got to mention Robert. It's all hand in hand. But anyway, we were discussing something this morning on Zoom about maybe making something what you could do with it. And I took a single still image And yes, right now this is really visible, but when you bring over the program itself, then it gets horrible to see because the screen's going to be way smaller. So we took a single image, which is right here, and I brought the plane out. Oh no! Catherine is doing okay, but she had her appendix removed in May. Oh my goodness, Catherine. You're okay now though, right? I mean, you're fully healed and back up to doing what you do. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you're okay. I'm assuming you're okay. Good, good, good. I had my appendix moved when I was a teenager. There's a long story with that. So we took this image right here, and I took out the missile, and then wanted to come on, computer, catch up with me. It's not rendering because I don't have my render set right. There we go. Now that I got my render set right. Now this is terrible. You can see these here because I gotta touch it up a little bit. But once I get it touched up and the render catches up, it looks pretty good. This is what I do. I use DaVinci Resolve to create things. If we look at my library, you will see I have hundreds of things that I do. And I do things for other people as well. I've done things for Bill. I've done things for Rick Lakes. I've done things for Ghetto Fortnite, real name Josh Kinder, not Kinder, Kinder. Um, I've done things for IXG. I've done a lot. I've done things for people that are no longer even in the community. But yeah, this is on one computer. I also have DaVinci on my streamer machine because I started out with one computer. I wish Rich was here. I hope he's doing all right. I know he's on vacation. Okay, let's go look at Chad. Sam says that's a F-16 Falcon. It's an AI. This is what I know about it. It's an AI generated picture. Bill is the AI king when it comes to animations. I'm dabbling in it and I'm getting a little bit better with it, but I do not have the creativity to say, give me a picture of, with, on, containing. I just can't do that. My limitations on AI right now, well, today's thumbnail, for example, today's thumbnail was created using DaVinci and DaVinci only. I generally go to AI and say, give me a 3D, 3 dimensional let number of whatever with this color, with this bevel, with this, with this, with this, with this, with this. But the other day I was messing around in DaVinci and I thought, all I got to do is learn 3D space and I can do the same thing, which I've done. Um, if I show this real quick, this is my nightly thumbnail I'm running for the month of October, which contains a skeleton with the countdown to October, the date, and a couple of our homies. And this was my first attempt to do it this morning, and I didn't like that. This is what I ended up doing. I took the text from the previous one. I took the number I created. I took today's date, and I put my lovely face standing in front of Orchard Golf Course in front of it. We can build anything. Yeah, Sam, I've heard that there's a lot that can be done with Chat GPT. I use Night Cafe. I use Canva. I go to Pixabay for a lot of my material. And let's get back to Zoom. We don't need to look at my ugly mug very long. Um, that's how I'm doing things, and I'm hoping that as time goes on, I get better at this. I really do. Um, I enjoy it. I really love getting together every night at 10 o'clock with the homies, and usually there's 6 to 8 of us here. Right now there's only four, but then again, you can use Canva for, yeah, I've used Canva for thumbnails as well. Nightbot, I just go create it and I bring it into DaVinci and I do what I want to do with it. But yes, I've actually made a couple of thumbnails from Canva. Very, very good point. Very good point. Anybody got any questions or anything they want to bring up or talk about? Think about that. I'm going to play my outro. The scroll is going to be wrong, and I apologize in advance. I meant to clear it earlier, but I wasn't sure if I cleared it, if it would affect anything else. It should work. We're going to see. I'm going to hit my Stream Deck button, and here we go. Three, two.
Silk and satin, feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step, a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Didn't pick it up. I know why it didn't pick it up. So, as a general rule, when that outro plays, nobody can hear Zoom and I talking, and we continue to talk. I um I know why the scroll didn't play the right names because I forgot to turn on the program that actually makes the scroll go to the computer to pick up the chat to bring it onto the screen to have it scroll up with everyone's names. That's on me. That was my mistake. I make a lot of those, by the way. Um, if I screw up, I'll tell you I screwed up, and I screwed up. Lastly, this is how I end every stream. Thank you, Sonia. I do appreciate you being here, and I will try to be up in time to catch your live stream from the beginning tomorrow. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, Bill, Darren, myself, Robert today, send me an email at kstoutz00m, emphasis on the 00. It's not the letter O, it's the number 0. One of the homies wants me to make it 0O or O0. That's too confusing. This is bad enough as it is. Anyway, send me an email, kstoutz00m at gmail.com. Ask for the credentials or say, hey, I seen your live stream. If I get an email from you, I'll recognize the name and I'll give you the credentials and we'll bring you up on the panel and get to know you. And you're welcome at any time. This Zoom session runs 24 hours a day, 10 days a week, 17 months a year. Never stops. Never ever. Well, it occasionally stops. It only will run for 30 hours and then it has to be restarted. But there are a few of the homies that have the credentials to actually start the stream besides myself. Therefore, it runs all the time. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank all the new people on the live stream that showed up. Sam, Sonia. Catherine's not new, but it was good to see Catherine, and it kind of feels like she's new because she hasn't been here in a while. Also want to thank the Zoom homies that are here. I want to thank those that are here watching that never said anything in chat. I know there are a few people that do that. I do that as well. I watch streams and I'll never say a word. I'll give them the like and I'll give them the watch so they get their watch hours and the like. According to the analytics, so here we go again. Here comes some AI stuff. See you guys tonight, 10 o'clock, my time. Who knows? There may be a little Da Vinci thing coming up later today. Kind of in that mood. Bye for now.